More studios checking in, and we're in the studio manifesting our own reality. You're relapsing because you're not focused and you're not serious. You still got that sexual demon, that sexual urge on your mind and on your dick. That bitch is still on your dick. That's why you're relapsing. She's on your dick and you're in your head. You have to get focused. You're too busy thinking about that BBW that was throwing that ass back and that she's giving you flashbacks. You're basically still fucking her. That's why you're relapsing. In order to go on this nofap / semen retention journey, you have to have a whole mind shift. Your whole mind state has to change. I would say it's more of a mental war first before it's a war on your discipline on retaining your semen. Because once we get in this loop of watching adult movies and seeing the images we saw, it's hard and it takes a good amount of time for us to have our mind cleared from that filth we were watching. And even then, we're still being consumed with filth on a daily from our Instagram, from social media, and even, hey, probably even YouTube. Like, you see, it's really an agenda to get you to waste your semen on your bed sheets, on your napkin, or even on your own nuts, because they don't want you to procreate. They don't want you to be that masculine, cold dude that you are ought to be. They want you in a room, in your basement, in a dark room, making sure the ghost is clear so you can release your energy. That takes you away further from yourself. You can't even go on Instagram in public because it's that bad. But, you know, these social media websites pick and choose what they want to promote. They would fact check and take down posts that don't show nudity and then promote the posts that show nudity because it keeps you in a lower frequency. It keeps you in that rabbit, I just want to fuck frequency. You're relapsing because your mind is still in the gutter. You're still seeing images and you can't get those images out your mind. This could be from social media, or it could even be caused from triggers, from conversations you had with women, or you have a boy that only wants to talk about fucking all the time, and hey, you have to get rid of the triggers. If you're really serious on this nofap journey, you have to get rid of the triggers, and you may even have to delete your social media depending how bad these urges are for you. So what I want you to do is to picture these urges and these beautiful women as demons that you have to conquer. Yes, you have to conquer in order if you want to go to the next level, you have to conquer. Mike Tyson, I think he went 5 years without sex. He went out full out semen retention just to become one of the best boxers that ever lived. This is a necessary step you have to take, and in order to succeed on nofap, you may have to fail. I relapsed. I made a video about 2 weeks back about my relapse. It's part of the process. You can't expect a smooth sail. There's no such thing. There has to be some lessons learned on each journey. And while along on your journey, you're collecting tools. So challenge yourself to go 3 days without fapping at all. What tools will you collect on these 3 days? You may even find yourself with a deeper purpose on why you went on nofap. This is a tool to help you take you further on your route of nofap. Maybe if you want to go into full semen retention, it will guide you there. But there has to be a deeper purpose on why you're doing nofap. You're relapsing because you can't control your dick in your mind. It's all about discipline. I don't care how much Instagram badges you follow on the gram. I don't care what's on your Twitter feed. You see butt naked chicks shaking their rump on social media, on Twitter. I don't care. You could watch this all day and still not be triggered. That's the point where you want to be at, because you know it's going to keep getting worse over time. where how we got OF, girls selling feet pictures. You gotta learn how to control your dick, fellas. Because the pussy will always be there. Your time and energy won't. Your current mindset won't be there. Don't give up your best years with your best, I won't even say your best years. Don't give up your young mind through your screen. Don't give up your young mind through your sexual urges. Put that in your artwork. Put that in your purpose. Because all these urges is just coming from a lack of creation. Because if you are on your purpose, creating something, you won't even think about these bitches. You won't even think about these urges. The urges come from a lack of focus, a lack of guidance, a lack of direction. Get some direction in your life, and you notice how you just took a left turn on your life. And this left turn is the shortcut. I don't want to say shortcut, but it's the right path to your destination. It's a whole frequency shift when you change your mind to use it for something greater than yourself, greater than sexual pleasure, greater than instant gratification. Plane going by. I don't know how well you can hear me now, but I'll wait till it goes. Don't become addicted to your instant gratification. Don't become addicted to you not being able to handle the life force inside of you, because you getting these urges, I don't care how old you are meant to do something with it. Think about the men back in the days when there were no Wi-Fi, there were no cell phones, there weren't even magazines yet. I'm thinking pre-Playboy. This has always been an issue, but it's been more of an issue once sex became more readily available. Before Playboy, we was in the yard cutting trees and shit. Now we just on our phone scrolling all day, not doing any work, no life lessons learned from being on the phone. And hey, even if you can't get off social media, create a burner account. Turn that burner account into your new account. Shit, I made a new Twitter just because there was so much shit and so much negativity on my Twitter feed that I had to create a new account and follow only motivational and successful accounts that inspire me to push me forward on where I want to be. Because we have burner accounts to follow Instagram models. We have burner accounts to talk bullshit. But none of this is pushing us further in the direction we want to go. You're relapsing because you're taking the easy way out. You feel that you can't control it, but that's your mind. That's that demon in your head telling you, release. Let me go on xratedfilms.com to watch adult movies. That's a demon telling you. That's not you. That's not your thoughts. If there was no porn, if there was no corn, if there was no Playboy, would your mind still be telling you that? You have to acknowledge that you're in a loop and you have to get yourself out. The first step is acknowledgement, and then you have to find a deeper purpose on why you want to go on Nofap. You may have a relapse. This is not a video to tell you not to never relapse or how to never relapse, because I'm realistic with the shits. You may relapse maybe a week in, a month in, but don't be so hard on yourself, because you're strong enough to get yourself out of the loop. You just have to tune back in and keep it pushing. Tune back in and find yourself again on your Nofap journey. More energized, more focused, and on your purpose. Picture yourself 1 year from now. Do you want to have the same lack of sexual discipline a year from now? Fast forward to 20 years from now. You fapping your meat all the time. 20 years from now, you'll have erectile dysfunction and you won't even get to use your Johnson anymore. Would that want to be, is that what you want to do? You may be young and you want to experience and party and shit, but if you keep your mind and body healthy, you'll be fucking for forever. Dr. Sebi had a baby when he was like in his late 60s. I read an article on a man in his 80s and he's a dad. You'll always be fucking. You could always get rock hard and you don't need no fucking Viagra. It all starts with your health. And first step is to stop touching yourself. Respect yourself more, to not touch yourself, to energy vampires through your screen that don't give a fuck about you. They just want your energy and they want your money. They don't give a fuck about your erectile dysfunction. They don't give a fuck about your low energy. They don't give a fuck about your lack of confidence with women. I'm telling you, Nofap, you have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. The beauty starts with discomfort. So stop being so comfortable touching yourself all the time and stop touching yourself. Put your hands in the air and go reach for your goals. Get yourself out the cage and use your wings. It starts with discomfort. So I'm telling you right now to start your Nofap journey. And while you're on your Nofap journey, get the book, The Cage Bird Still Flies, out now. Link is in the bio. And if you enjoyed this video, like, share, comment, subscribe. And until next time, you guys be well. Peace out.